Good day, sir. My name is Jellyby Belga, BSI to Student Section 1. I am here to present my final project on fundamentals of programming and logic formulation. And this is a recap lesson. The first one is, what is computer? Computer is programmable machine. Computer is a machine that manipulates data according to a list of instructions. Computer is any device which aids humans in performing various kinds of computation or calculations. We have a 5 generation of computer. The first one is first generation vacuum tubes, which invented year 1946 to 1958. Second generation transistors. To we use They used that on year 1959 to 1965. The third generation integrated circuit. They used that computer year 1965 to 1970. Fourth generation microprocessor used 1971 to today. Fifth generation based in artificial intelligence use this computer to date and to future. And those are that computer. Okay. The second lesson is computer hardware. Computer hardware includes the physical parts of a computer such as the case, central processing unit, random access memory, monitor, mouse, keyboard, computer, data storage, graphic cards, sound card, speakers, and motherboard. By contrast, software is the set of instructions that can be stored and run by hardware. And we have three kinds of device: input device, output device, and storage device. Examples of input device is keyboard, mouse, light pen, trackball, joystick, scanner, optical mark reader, etc. And output device examples are monitor, speaker, printer, LCD, headphones, projector, GPS device, and so many more. Storage device: hard disk, RAM, floppy disk, optical disk, flash drive, memory card, and etc. Number system. A number system is a mathematical value used for counting and measuring objects and for performing arithmetic calculations. Numbers have various categories like natural numbers and so on. Similarly, there are various types of number systems that have different properties, like the binary number system, the octal number system, the decimal number system, and the hexadecimal number system. And these are those number system. Okay. Programming concepts. We have a types of programming language, which are Python, JavaScript, Java, C Sharp, C, and C++. Python. Python is an interpreted high-level general-purpose programming language. Its design philosophy emphasizes code reliability with its use of significant indentation. Its language contrasts as well as its object-oriented approach aim to help programmers write clear, logical code for small and large-scale projects. JavaScript is a high-level, often just-in-time complied and multi-paradigm diagram. It has curly bracket syntax, dynamic typing, prototype-based object orientation, and first-class function. Java is a high-level class-based object-oriented programming language that is designed to have a few implementation dependency as possible. C Sharp is a general-purpose multi-paradigm programming language. C Sharp encompasses static typing, strong typing, lexically scope, imperative, declarative, functional, generic, object-oriented, class-based, and component-oriented programming disciplines. C++ is a general-purpose programming language created by Bjorn Stroup as an extension of the C programming language or C with classes. The language has expanded significantly over time, and modern C++ now has object-oriented, generic, and functional features in addition to facilities for long-level memory manipulation. It is almost always implemented as a compiled language, and many vendors provide C++ compilers, including the Free Software Foundation, LLVM, Microsoft, Intel, Oracle, and IBM. So, it is available on many platforms. Programming elements and structure. Elements program. I, Elements programming. The first one is data, constant variables. Second, input reading of values from input device like keyboard, disk drives. 3. Output. Writing information to any output device like screen, disk drive, and printer. Operations. Comparing values, assigning values, combining values. Conditions or selections. If then else case switches. Or if condition, then condition, else condition, case and switches. Loops or iterations. While loops, do loops, repeat loops until loops, for, and so many more. And the visual art. Art forms such as painting, drawing, printmaking, sculpture, ceramic, ICS, photography, video, filmmaking, design, crafts, and architecture. Many artistic disciplines such as performing arts, conceptual art, and textile arts also involve aspects of visual arts as well as arts of other types. Also included within the visual, and it can be applied such as industrial design, graphic design, fashion design, interior design, and decorative design. And these are those examples. Flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm in which the steps are drawn in the form of different shapes of boxes, and the logical flow is indicated by interconnecting arrows. Flowcharts can be compared to blueprint or buildings. just an architect draws a blueprint before starting the construction of a building. A programmer draws a flowchart before writing computer program. Common flowchart symbol. Rectangle shape represents a process. Oval or field shape. An oval represents the start or end. Diamond shape represents a decision. Parallelogram represents input and output. Arrows, a line is a connector that shows relationships between the representative shapes. And this is a example. Conditional statement is a part of mathematical reasoning which is a critical skill that enables students to analyze and given hypotheses without any reference to a particular context or meaning. In layman words, when a scientific inquiry or statement is examined, the reasoning is not based on an individual's option or opinion. Derivation and proofs need a punctual and scientific basis. Structure of IT department. The size of IT department is determined by assignment of responsibilities. The typical IT department is divided into three major functions. And this is the three major functions: systems and procedures, programming, and operations. What are arrays in data structures? An array is a linear data structure that collects elements of the same data type and stores them on contiguous and adjacent memory locations. Arrays work on an index system starting from 0 to n1, where n is the size of the array. What are the types of the arrays? The three types of arrays are one-dimensional arrays, multi-dimensional arrays, three-dimensional arrays. The first one is one-dimensional arrays. A one-dimensional arrays or single-dimensional array is a type of linear array. Accessing its elements involves a single subscript which can either represent a row or column index. And this is what one-dimensional array. The second one is multi-dimensional arrays. Multi-dimensional arrays are an extension of 2D matrix and use additional subscripts for indexing a 3D array. For example, uses three subscripts. The first two are just like a matrix, but the third dimension represents page of sheets of elements. Here, the third. The third one is three-dimensional arrays. A 3D array is a multi-dimensional array of arrays. A 3D array is a collection of 2D arrays. It is specified by using the three subscripts: block size, row size, and column size. More dimension is an array means more data can be stored in that array. And those are the recap lesson I have represent here. Thank you very much.